Well, I'm going to do a quick update video on the pool. Haven't had anything new, but some things are coming along, so I thought we'd show you. Here's the pool. We're getting a little drizzle right now, but that's okay. So here's a couple of the updates. If you watch some of the other videos, you'll notice snail eggs over there against the wall. Got a number of them now, probably 6 or 7 clutches of snail eggs, which I started taking some of them out yesterday, the more mature ones. So we're basically going to get rid of pretty much all of them before these snails take over. Don't know if you can see down there, but there's an old big boy, one of them, big girl I guess, down in there, snail. Here's one of the tubers that we potted, has not come up yet. Here's another plant that we have planted a while back. It's a big leafed plant that likes water. So anyway, not much going on here in the main pond. Ton of activity from young fish. I don't know if you can see, it never seems to turn out quite like I want it to, but there's a ton of very small fry, and of course we still have our large ones, and we have a bunch in between sized. This is one of our most recent lilies, a white lily. It lost, I think, its bloom just yesterday or day before, its last bloom. I'm sure it'll have more here shortly. Then here's one of our recent lilies. You can see hopefully the beautiful white bloom. And the white bloom has a yellow center. So both of these are about the same. They seem to be settling in. Looking right now to hopefully get more lilies up top. Not getting a lot of lilies right now, but I presume soon we will. So those are doing well. There's a lot of hogswort about in the pool. There's one of our medium-sized goldfish swimming across there. And then here, one of our lilies. It's a beautiful peach, yellow-orange center. Gorgeous lily. Now this lily's got a lot of growth in recent times. You'll note the plethora of small, young lily pads there. I've been quite surprised by that. Also, you might notice on this one, you can see him, one of our many trillions of baby bullfrogs. I think those are bullfrogs. I don't believe those are toads. We do have plenty of toad eggs. The toads seem to be coming behind the bullfrogs as far as laying eggs goes. You'll notice right here, a ton of frog eggs. Don't know. I'm assuming those are toad eggs. We seem to have really only multiple kinds of toads and then bullfrogs, and I think the bullfrog breeding is completed already, and they've already hatched and raised their little ones. Hopefully you can see that beautiful dragonfly right there. We're getting an increasing number of dragonflies, which is a good thing. Dragonflies tend to harvest from good pond systems, so we like dragonflies, besides being pretty. We think they indicate that the pond's healthy. You'll notice this horsetail cane or horsetail reed that we put in hasn't grown a lot, but it does now seem to have established. We're starting to get a lot of shoots, young shoots coming off the old shoots. These are laying out in the water, starting to bring up small shoots there. And then a couple of the shoots are like this one, at least. Seems to pretty much just be coming right on up. We don't know how that's going to all work out yet. It's kind of hard in the pot that's down there to keep this thing up and tall, but it'll find its own way, I guess. And then the last lily is here. Well, here, let me show you. There's a couple of 3 bullfrogs all on one leaf. Hopefully you can see. There's one left anyway. See the young frog right there. I think they're bullfrogs anyway. And then this beauty is doing quite well. This plant hasn't put out a ton of leaves, like this one over here did. But it has put out some new leaves since it was put in, and you can probably see down under the water it's got some new leaves coming, lily pads, whatever you want to call it, coming, more blooms directly under there. So very, very pretty when they bloom, and very nice when you get multiple colors in a day. There's the purple, there's the peach, and then down there you see the white. So it's a good day when you get that many lilies at one time. So overall, the pond system seems to be doing well. No complaints anyway. Fish are good. The plants seem to be doing okay. Still kind of judges out a little bit on whether or not the lilies are all going to establish just like we want and hope, but it certainly looks good right now. This was our cat's tail. Can't tell much about it yet, except it's still there. We'll just have to see how that plays out in time. So, if you go back and look at the other videos we first put these in, you'll note quite a few lily pads are missing, but they basically just decayed away. Some of it could be from mishandling. We'll put them in. Hopefully they'll be bringing up new lily pads soon. They do seem to be okay as far as being established in the pond goes, so I think they'll be all right in time. Just give them a little time to catch up. And it's a long way down to bring up fresh leaves for that one in particular. So I think that's mostly it. We seem to be doing okay. Pond seems to be doing strong. Now let's just watch and wait.